At 47 years of age, many felt Joey's race-winning days were over on the big bikes. But at the 1999 Ulster Grand Prix, lining up with new road race hotshot David Jeffries, he proved them wrong at record pace.
They come under starters' orders now. Jason Griffiths is there on by number 1, 3, and Joey gets it up in the air and then bolts it down. David Jeffries gets an absolute flyer, so does Ian Duffus as well. Adrian McFarlane, we're on board with. He gets his nose wiped by John Donnan, the two-times winner from Monaghan a couple of weeks ago. Looking back down the track now then, who's coming next on the slipstream? Yes, he's back in with it. Oh, they're flying from all sides. Joey Dunlop then, after that horrible start, comes through. Got a lot of work to do from back there though, Joey. You really made a mess of that start. Maybe David Jeffries was right after all. We're at Leithamstown now. It is. Yes, Duffus at least. David Jeffries, I hope he's a little bit more gentle with his teammate in this race than he was in the Supersports one. Joey back down in what, 5th place? Still looking from Adrian McFarlane. He's on bike number 8. And he's looking for a slickstream from John Donnan in front of him at the moment. Heading out of Leithamstown. Both the big Yamaha boys. Good slipstream there. So McFarlane makes the pass. Will he make it stick? Through the right-hander. Ooh, oh dear me. Dearsley coming up right now. Scary fast. Well, that's how you do it, ladies and gents, if you're good enough. Heading on towards Cochranstown. Duffus, Jeffries, Blair Deggerholm from New Zealand, followed by Ian Locker on the V-twin Honda from Wales. Joey Dunlop back in 6th place at the minute, trying to make up for not a particularly sharp start. As the rest of the field stream through, we join the leaders. Still Duffus from Jeffries. 3rd place, Blair Deggerholm. Well, that might be a bit of a surprise to some viewers. He's from Wellington in New Zealand, now lives in Slough. And he's in 3rd place in front of Ian Locker, who was one of the favourite riders for this race on the V-twin Honda. And once again, we get Ryan Farquhar in our sights. That's Ryan in front of us there. Shot by Adrian McFarlane. And McFarlane looking for a way past and finds it. Well, that didn't last long, did it? So will Farquhar come back as we get some more superb shots around this track? Looking back up towards Wheelers. Oh, over the cement dust there in the middle of the track. That, of course, was where Duffus went flying up the road, having been tripped by teammate David Jeffries. No such problem on that lap, anyway. Jeffries in 2nd place, right behind teammate Ian Duffus. Joey Dunlop's made loads of progress. Joey Dunlop is on a bit of a mission here by the look of that. Take another look at it as we come down towards the hairpin. Duffus leads, Jeffries 2nd. Oh, Blair Deggerholm 3rd. Then it's the V-twin of Lockup, followed by Joey Dunlop. So Joey Dunlop then making a bit of a move here. We look up from the start and finish line, the two V&M Yamaha side by side, and Joey Dunlop is looking to split them. Oh dear me. Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. Joey Dunlop on the RC45 Honda chasing the R1000cc Yamahas of Duffus on bike 6, Jeffries on bike 5. Through that quick left-hander down toward Leithamstown into the braking area they look for now, and we look at it from a different angle. This is Leithamstown, gives you some idea on just who's good on the brakes and who's not. They all look pretty simple to me. So the CP Hire Superbike race is absolutely alight, and Joey Dunlop trying to make it an Ulster win. Can he sort out the foreigners? That's the question. Listen to those bikes scream around this track. Still Duffus leads, still Jeffries 2nd, but I wouldn't hold your breath. We're on board with Adrian McFarlane. And that's Gary Dines right in front of him. So Gary Dines and accelerating away as well. Joey split them. Joey's in 2. 2nd place. What a ride from Joey Dunlop. Really, this is commitment now. And just look at the crowd. They're committed to supporting Joey Dunlop as well. And Joey Dunlop making that RC45 work very well here at Dundrod. Still under attack. Ian Duffus. This time it's from Joey Dunlop, though, on bike number 3. Superb. Jeffries looking somewhat subdued in 3rd place and no doubt contemplating having to eat his words. 35, Nigel Davis and Ryan Farquhar do the business. Heading out onto the track, and well, you can do without that particular incident there, so that gentleman needn't come back next year's racing. What an idiot. Looking back up the track at Wheelers, it is Joey Dunlop who leads this race. Joey Dunlop leads the CP Hire Superbike race, the biggest race of the day. Can Joey Dunlop make it his 24th Dundrod win? Oh, he was in there a little bit hot. I held my breath for a second there. Well, it's a great race, but all eyes are focused on Joey, and listen to the crowd here. But if he manages to beat the all-conquering R1 Yamahas on his home circuit, then nothing will go down better in Ulster than that. This is Adrian McFarlane. Down into the hairpin. Gary Dines is the man in front. As we get a good view of the dirty inside line as they head out towards Quarry. But it's Joey Dunlop coming into view. You can tell by the crowd on their feet. Yes! Joey Dunlop is easing away. Joey Dunlop is making it look easy. Two Yamahas flying behind Dunlop. Dunlop onto the flying Kilo. Oh, the bike sounds beautiful. Through the left-hander, Joey Dunlop on the RC45 Honda leads the three big 1000cc Yamahas. The last of them is Jason Griffiths, the lap record holder for this track. This is Adrian McFarlane showing us what it's like to cross the line and enter into the flying Kilo. Oh, and there's Gary Dines showing us how it really ought to be done. Heading out towards Leathamstown, these two now, up to something like 180 miles an hour. Back with the leaders. Oh, and you can tell by the crowd who it is in front. Where's Duffus gone? Duffus has gone third. Joey leads. Jeffries is in pursuit. Then it's Duffus, and then it's Griffiths, the lap record holder for this track. 20 comes out and over the hill. Neil Haslam from Derby. Oh, Joey Dunlop putting the rubber down on the deck and getting the encouragement he deserves. Well, if he pulls this one out the bag, that will be a remarkable situation. Takes a long look over his shoulder at David Jeffries, the man who didn't think that Joey Dunlop would be the main competitor here in the Superbike race. Adrian McFarlane gets the better of the back marker. Out into the countryside on a fly-spattered camera as we try to catch up with Joey Dunlop, as indeed is David Jeffries. Dunlop was in there hot on the brakes, not hot enough to make too much of a mistake though. David Jeffries unable to catch him. Duffus in third place, that's safe for him. And you can tell who's leading this race because the flags are in the air. Joey Dunlop over the line. And David Jeffries has just put that into perspective with a new outright lap record for this circuit over the 7-mile track. David Jeffries is the new lap record holder in his first ever trip to Dundrod, and he is putting Joey Dunlop under the severest of all pressure. Don't expect him to crank David. You're going to have to beat him fair and square. Joey Dunlop then absolutely racing his heart out here. His main competitor is over 20 years younger than him. It is Joey Dunlop versus David Jeffries. Surely, maybe it might be the end of the era as far as Joey's concerned and the beginning of one for David Jeffries, but they are providing us with some superb racing. Last lap time, Ian Duffus is there in third place still. Jason Griffiths, the former lap record holder, can only look on in fourth place. And Paul Coward, the back marker, hand up in submission as he watches this race go on. Still it's Joey, and look at the frantic crowd. They are absolutely giving him everything, as is David Jeffries. Jeffries is not going to let him have that. We're at Cochrane's Town now, and Joey Dunlop is in a real race, and David Jeffries is putting all the pressure on him. Joey Dunlop, what a ride this is from him. Ian Duffus, grandstand view for him. We paid money to have a camera on his bike. Looking back up the track, Dave Willems comes into view. 22 goes through. David Willems from Middlesbrough, but look at Joey Dunlop. Well, the RC45 I'd have said wasn't a match for the R1 Yamaha in a straight line, but Joey has obviously got this track absolutely perfectly worked out. Just one sharp corner left to sort those two out. Can David Jeffries slide up the inside on the brakes? We're coming down to the hairpin now. Joey in hot, Jeffries unable to take advantage. Quarry bends, and then the 24th ever win here for Joey Dunlop at Dundrod, and he's doing it on a superbike, the hardest class of all. And he's got a man who has broken the outright circuit record behind him, and look at the ecstasy from the crowd. Joey Dunlop is coming into view behind Dave Willems. Dunlop wins in the end by a mile.
Oh, not getting any easier. That was a good one. That's the hardest race I rode around here, like, really. It's as hard as the time me and Philip rode the RT30s around here. You know, it was really good.
Well done again, Joey. Cheers. Thanks.
The winner of the CP Hire Superbike race. And he was under the existing lap record too. Joey Dunlop never ceases to amaze me.